Look at that new shiny thing. Does your guys' grease guns look like that? Look at that nasty mess. We're loaded and ready to go. It's just where we're going is gonna be a little sketchy at the least. It's come with me. See what we're getting into if I can show you. Here we go. Wish me luck. Look at these nasty switchbacks. Here's number 2 coming up. Here's number 2. The big thing is just swing it wide. Don't turn that tight inside. Put all that weight. We got through number 2. Now we're climbing the summit. Getting it up here, it's kind of been keeping me up at night. You get older, man, you overthink everything. When I was younger, I guess I didn't have as much to lose or didn't worry, you know. Never found myself thinking twice. I just went for it. Things change once you get past 40. I start rethinking everything. We made it. That was the golly, hardest part. Let's see if we're in a good spot here to get off. Yeah, a lot of times, man, getting in these jobs, some of the stuff I do, is the more challenging part. I don't know if I'll be able to get down over here. Man, it's so steep. I'd love to get down and push them logs off. I don't know, we'll see. Not a magic maker. The customer called my brother-in-law, that's who I'm kind of doing this through, kind of. He's like, customer said the heavy equipment is in here. I said, well, hold on, baby, it's coming. Daddy's gonna bring it. You just chillax. You can only bring one piece at a time. It's already starting to look a ton better. We'll get her really looking like something here. Just give me an hour on that machine. Let me see what I can do. Let me rub something on it. Like I told Carlito, work with me. I'm gonna give you something nobody can take from you. And he's starting to get it too. You guys are wondering what that is. Someday you'll know. This is definitely the tool needed for this job. I mean, I could have done it with the skid loader mini, but man, I just can't. I can't get the grades right on a skid loader. You ain't got that long track base, dude. I just float like a butterfly, sting like a bee with the old Dozer. I told myself to not do this right off the rib, but I just want to go off this edge here and see how steep it is on this track machine. That skid loader, you break up. Once you break over, man, you're dunsies, no funsies. I know, I told myself that because I don't want to get off of here right in the rib, and then my Dozer be down over this cliff and I can't get it out. Before oh wow, see how steep that is? Oh, glutton for punishment. Good thing I got an air seat. If not, I wouldn't be walking tomorrow. Another cat luxury. Man, I tell you, just the Dozer is my go-to. I love this son of a gun, especially this one. This Dozer is like the sports car of Dozers. It is just an absolute freaking joy to run. I love people, I'll be doing Dozer work or whatever, like, man, that machine does a great job. I was like, yeah, it's a machine, ain't got nothing to do with the operator. The machine does it all. You just hit one of these little buttons here and it's self-operating. Let's make our first cut along the bottom here. Supposed to get rain all week next week, 3 inches throughout the week, so that'd help for some of this dust. That'd help a lot. Man, these big rocks, you just get up on top of them. There's so many flat rocks on this godforsaken piece of ground. ride on that. Your dozer hits one of them, there's no traction on the steel and rock. Every time you scratch 6 inches, there's a bunch of rock. Beginner scratched in, it just stinks. You're cutting along there and you hit them big flat rocks. Totally messes your whole grade up. It can resist, but I can guarantee you one thing, it will not win. That's why I always say there's only a short window of optimal dirt pushing where it's perfect, just rolls off. Either that you're in mud or dust. That's about a 2-month window. One thing I hate about enclosed dozers is when something starts vibrating and squeaking, it just drives you dang nuts. Got a squeak back here behind my seat that's wearing me out. At least when it's dusty, this stuff just goes where you want it. Kind of like pouring super wet concrete. Goes good until you hit these big flat rocks. There's one right now I'm on top of. I'm down over the hill in these logs again. I'm glutton for punishment. Just looks just such an eyesore. Whoever was here, man, they just pushed stumps, and that's a mess right there. This is steep here, 52%. Be careful pushing this stuff. Everything wants to come back at you, get its pound of flesh. Just a little bit at a time. Hit this one from the side here. When them rocks fall underneath your tracks, feel that? Every damn time they want to flip and just go right under your track. Steel and rock don't go good together. Y'all watching ones coming over top of the blade there too. They want the... Helps too to get a pile of dirt in front of your blade if you can come down with it. These are all binded up in here. It's not good to be on the side like that either. It's better to go straight up and down. I was on that rock sliding. You lose all your control when you're on rock. Look at that monster. Thing's ready to fall back on me. Pushing a whole mess up. Somebody got in here and thought they could light them things on fire. If you ain't got them stacked, they ain't never gonna burn. They'll burn the bark and the fuzz off of them, but that's it. You need to get an excavator down here, cut them up, stack them all in this pile, and push it tight. Then turn the hammer loose with some gasoline and some cardboard. He'll get this son of a gun burning. The thing is, you just can't get I can't get my excavator up here, no way. That's what you need to do is sit here pick all this, stack it up. There's my brother-in-law, Wild Man Rudy. There's a little Vermeer. A little pocket size. Look at that, he's over there chewing on that log. Look at that smoke rolling off that blade. That thing's hit some rock, it's dull. Ain't nothing better cutting wood with a brand new chain, which is throwing those beautiful chunks. Woo! Chisel, baby. I tell you, the 275's got a seat that's got air that blows through it. And you wouldn't think you'd want that, but man, I'm looking for a button here. Like, man, is there a button in here that I didn't see? I thought this might have been that heat your hand controls. I tell you, you get used to these creature functions or features, and you want them. And there's nothing better. I mean, instead of having a sweaty ass, you have an air blown ass. That's what I always say, the fit and finish of Cat and all the little perks they do or whatever. It's the Cadillac of heavy equipment. If other companies want to send me some equipment, we'll demo it out, see what we'll just see what it's like. I think we got plenty to edge everything and just cover up all these rocks. It's all laid in there real nice, ready for the Harley rake. We'll get that rain and it come together. I'll get this out, top everything off. Homeowners here, we're gonna have a meeting, figure out exactly what needs to be done. I hit it with the left, right, left. Yeah, damn, she's toothless. K-Dog's roofless on his Dozer. I hate when people throw garbage on the job site. I mean, this ain't a freaking third world country. Treat this place like it's your house. Just don't. I hate that. People bury junk over there. It's just so, I mean, this is somebody's house they take pride in. Have a little respect. Would you throw this in a bottle in your front yard? Just because it's a construction site don't change who you are. Don't be a freaking idiot. This is the next section I'm gonna attack right here. I don't know if I'm gonna shave some off of this, blend this down or what. Probably what I'll do. It's gonna be real nice and rocky. Look at that, that's all butchered to hell. It's definitely shaping back. Sometimes you just gotta get back, stand off, and take a look at your masterpiece.